Oh. Go ball! The underdogs are on top. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, welcome back again, everybody on YouTube. My name is Daniel Ogbe, and this is my YouTube channel where I come to chop up the charts. Strictly chart work, no fugazi, no long talk, no lying. Like, let's leave that one for another day. But I'm pumped up, right? Because the game just finished, the World Cup finals, and Spain won. Big up Spain. Congratulations to the better team of the competition. And there are a lot of tears in my DM. A lot of tears in my DM. And I am absolutely loving every moment of it. Go ball! Anyway, enough fooling around. My name is Daniel Ogbe. Okay, is also my name, and this is my channel, Trades by Okay, where I come with my guys to chop up the charts and let you know what I'm looking at in the week ahead. Now, if you're new to the channel, obviously this is where I come and talk about everything strictly chart analysis. So whatever market, forex, crypto, stocks, this is where we come to dissect everything chart work and make sure that you are also in the loop of what I personally would be trading within the week. I post my trades on X. Unfortunately, I couldn't do this last Sunday because it was my birthday and I was celebrating with my family and friends. But this Sunday, despite the World Cup, I mean, this is 12. I don't know if you can see it. Like, this is 12:27. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it. This is fucking 12:27. 0027. 12:27. But I am still here to chop up the chart, even if the market has opened. I don't really care that much about what I am going to, about the immediate move. I am here to chop up the chart and have my projection for the week. So, without further ado, let me just make sure that anybody that is awake would still be interested in joining, because a lot of people are crying. My God, what happened? They have used good to do awesome. Crazy. But let me just make sure that everybody is, let me take a picture for the culture. And yes, that reminds me, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, please hit the bell icon, please hit the like button. It helps a lot with the channel. This is something I'm trying to grow and trying to form a community out of, so that we have people that are not lying, that are really just all about the chart work and all about what really matters, which is technical skill, right? I'll take a picture, for my... Okay, enough goofing around. We're about to go. Let's get it. I'm super pumped up despite it being midnight, but it is what it is. Let us go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be watching here in case anybody is trying to join. Of course, I use Google Meet for now because I have my friends come in so that we could trade ideas. But maybe we might move to something else later. I don't know. Right? And yes, it's good to be back. Right? Welcome. Big man. My idolo. I greet you.
Oh, my boss, I'm loyal. How's the family?
Well, so this is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and we will just continue from our last video because most of what has happened is stemming from that last video. So if you do not know what I am going to be watching or how I'm going to be moving in the market, I strongly suggest you watch my last video, my previous video, that has everything you need to be in tune with what we're going to be doing right now. Right? Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my screen. And voila. I hope we're good. Yes, we are good. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Sharp.
Okay. Yes. Again, everybody, please take out the time, 5 seconds. It won't kill you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit the like button, hit all of the buttons you can see there, so that
All the buttons except the red button.
except the red button. Thank you. Bless you, brother. Bless you, brother. All the buttons except the red button, so that you'll be notified anytime a video like this drops and you are in the loop. If you also want to get like daily updates on how I am approaching the trades that I call on here, you can follow me on X. I'll have my X in the description. I also post my daily updates there so that you could, follow along, right? But this is the Euro USD. And in my last video, I did a really nice technical breakdown of the Euro USD, because we went from a monthly time frame to a weekly time frame to a daily time frame and so on and so forth, right? And right now I am in profit, of course, but I am but I want to just take a step back before we even get into the nitty-gritties of my current trade, which is the euro. I want to go over gold because I saw a lot of your mentors on Twitter buying gold, which was asinine.
Our mentors.
I saw a lot of people buying gold because of the CPI news, and it was just really unclear why someone would want to buy gold. In my previous video, I talk about the DXY, and I do a pretty nice breakdown about the DXY and why I am favoring the DXY to the upside, which is telling gold and other USD-based pairs that it's going to be a sell-off, right?
Yeah.
Now, I had again, you can reference my previous video. I'm not going to go over that. I had my sell trades all the way off here over to the downside to this key level here, right? And it was very simple. We had this trend line. We had the Fibonacci so here, and we just, our first level target, of course, is the 100% retracement point. But because this is a very strong level on a high time frame, I closed out my positions. I took my $14 to $220, cash out everything, use and throw birthday. So, but the point is, this is now where the trickiness of gold kicks in, because now we are at a key level and it is now a 50-50 position. We might fly all the way up to the upside, right? And then now continue ranging within this big range here. But the moment we break this, I've been shouting this on my Twitter, right? The moment we break this support, I am looking for a retest and a carry on to the downside. There's no two ways about it. I don't care who is buying gold. I don't care who is looking at their 5-minute time frame talking about gold is buying. I don't care about none of that. I've sold gold from my point of interest to the 100% retracement point. But because of the strength of this support region, I do not want to risk us flying upside and then my winning trade turns to a losing trade or break even. That's not my style. I take it and I reposition, right? So, oh shit. So right now I'm just waiting for gold. I'm looking at it really nicely. if we have a clear break of this region for us to retrace and then carry on to the downside. Best believe I would be selling gold. I would obviously have a take profit region within here and here, because here obviously is the resistance bar that we broke on our rise to the top, right? Makes sense. Now, I've already concluded that is a 50-50 scenario, and I need more from gold to be able to know where my next move is going to come from, right? Obviously, if you fly up to the upside, I'm not doing anything. I don't want to complicate it. The only time I'm coming to trade this is if we break this support region and retest for us to carry on to the downside. Then you'd see me come on here and obviously shout about it that it is game time, right? Okay, now for the man of the moment, which is the euro. Now, you could, if you follow me on Twitter, or even if you watch my previous video when I had Raymond here, you would see that I took my time to break down this trade, from breaking down the DXY and to me explaining how the Euro USD is not a direct replica, but it's a very, very similar version of the DXY when you flip the DXY, right? From all of that has been pointing to this sell trade here. And I'm not going to go over the full analysis again because that has much stress. Please reference the previous video because that is where please reference the previous video because that is where I really get into it and really talk about my thought process leading to the trade. But for now, I am in the trade 100%. And I want to explain what happened. Obviously, those that follow me on Twitter know this because I've been active on Twitter for a while now, trying to build my community on there, and of course,
and if you are seeing this, join the community. Let's flip some dough. Yes,
right,
so I believe in my boss. But my chief, a question. For those now and that have missed this entry, this perfection of an artwork you've created here. For those that have missed this entry now, is there any advice you have for them? Because
of course, I'm getting there. Of course,
okay.
Definitely. Is not we have this space to the downside.
Yeah.
So best believe we are going to have some pullbacks as we journey even to the 100% retracement points, pullbacks that you can take advantage of, right? Yeah. Once that time comes. Even me, myself, I am planning to stack up some more positions as we journey back to the downside, right? I was talking about what happened here, right?
Yeah.
And why some people got stopped out, even if it was a winning trade or a winning setup in my books. We had this bearish flag pattern here, right? We had this massive sell-off and a consolidation to the upside, right? Now, I had this flag pattern here, and I said, once we break this and retest, that I will be selling. Excuse me. Right? Yeah. Once we broke this and retested, which is textbook, right? I would be selling, continue my sell-off to the downside. But now, something very interesting happened. We broke this, and then we just started pushing to the upside with no control. And then I had to now come back to my charts and now look at what was going on in terms of direction. And I noticed that we were only just coming to test this trend line here. Now, mind you, this trend line has been drawn from the previous video. I didn't take it off because it's always a guide to leave these things behind, right?
Yeah.
So when we now started pushing up to the upside, and when we got here, I was like, this is why we pushed up, because this is our confluence to begin with. This is our confluence to begin with. So I was not exactly scared that I got, because I got into the trade somewhere around here and I was in a loss temporarily, right? I was not even scared that I was in a loss. Instead, I even added, that's when I added these ones. I added like more positions to much more positions basically to the setup, right? Because I knew that, okay, we were coming to test here and now we fulfilled this technical level. And now it's time for us to actually journey back to the downside, right? So I had like minimal risk on this first entry because I was not exactly I was like, okay, let me just have my foot in the door so that it doesn't go by and I'm out of the trade, right? But then once we did this, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go all in, right? And see what we do, basically. And now, of course, we've come here and we have reacted to this trend line again. But more importantly, we've broken the trend line. By all metrics, this counter trend line here has been broken. This is a 4-hour time frame, mind you. So we have broken below, we've closed below, and we are now trading below. So unless there is unusual political movements, if you take this is bottom, this is another week. So by all metrics, this is gone, this is cancelled, this is cancelled, right? So it is now a case of how far are we going to go for an initial leg before we now start pushing to the upside for a retracement and carrying to the downside. And that is, I can answer your question when it comes to people that missed this entry. If you miss this entry, firstly, you need to subscribe to the channel. There's no how I want to paint it. You need to, so that you can be so that you can be right in the last, so that you can be in the know of high probability setups like this. You need to obviously subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and follow me on Twitter. Because when I entered this trade, I came on Twitter to talk about it. I can't do a video like this, but it's very easy to just make a post on X, right? So those two things will probably save you entries. You get the direction from YouTube, but when it comes to entries, you might want to follow me on Twitter, or you should follow me on Twitter. But anyway, this is what I am. This is the play, right? This is the play. We have gotten to this technical confluence and we have started selling. We have broken this counter trend line and we are trading below here. I am hoping that we get some more sell-off to the downside and a retracement for me to now start looking at adding more positions to my trade, right? Obviously, then we carry on to the downside, and this is an entire 200 pip move, and I'm only risking 40 pips. So it's a good setup, but I just need to still follow it with care and attention, right? So that it doesn't turn sour. But for now, I would say the euro is in a good place. We might see some funny movement as it's Monday, but I do not see us coming to stop me out here. I do not see us breaking this trend line. I do not see us breaking this trend line. Right. You most likely will just come and put in a higher low and then tank. But I do not see us breaking this trend line to get for me getting stopped out here, right? So it is in God's hands, but I have done.
Radis in control.
But I have done my due diligence to see the setup, close mark the setup until the setup has given me a selling opportunity and I have taken it, right? Another pair I am looking at, no, not this. For BTC, I don't know if Raymond sold his BTC like he said he was going to, but on my previous video, I had obviously had Raymond here, and he was talking about Bitcoin and how he wants to sell from this region, it being a lower high than this, from this region back to the downside. And I told them, I told him that this monthly level is a problem. I cannot trade crossing this monthly level. Instead, I will let this leg go so that we can confirm that we are crossing this monthly level, retest, and then I can now scale lower for selling opportunities. But I will not do this. And my fears came to pass because now we are just moving sideways and ranging because the monthly level is being respected. So I don't know if he took this trade. If he did, he's probably in a roller coaster here, right? And if he didn't, then he's obviously smart, but if he didn't, then he's a smart trader.
So you heard it here from the chief himself. Do not chase the bar. Let the trade come to you. Let it come. When you chase it, you enter all these hula balloons.
So this is a no-no for me. I can't even self. I'm even seeing this is a shoulder, head, shoulder. We might now have a bigger retracement, obviously, to come somewhere up here for a sell-off. But I'm not even looking at this. I don't know what it's going to do. It is not in my watch list. Yeah, look at it now. This is the shoulder, this is the head, this is the shoulder, this is neckline. We might be looking at a deeper retracement or a much deeper retracement to balance out this here. Because I did mention again in my previous video that we had this sell-off here, but I am not comfortable with this being the retracement for this. So the fact that this is not adequate in my own books, meaning I will not take the trade. And then it's looking like a head and shoulder. Yes, an inverse head and shoulder pattern, sorry. Because this is a shoulder, this is head, this is shoulder, the neckline cuts across here. And once we break it, we'll probably push it higher. So I'm not looking at BTC. I am just focused on my euro.
You know what BTC will do now? So it will break your account limit.
I am just looking at the euro. I am closely looking at the euro and gold. Gold digging.
This pair.
So for gold, it's like I mentioned, once we break here and have a retest, then I don't have any reason why I should not be selling gold. If we have bullish momentum to the upside, then all's fair in love and war. But until then, I am watching gold. I am watching gold closely. So these are the two things I'm looking at. I don't have much to go over. Your mentor is trading S&P 500, but I'm not interested.
Oh, your mentor.
Your mentor, no.
My mentors.
If there's any S&P 500 trade, there'll probably be a sell-off to this conference here, and from there we can bounce up. But I'm not really interested in selling the S&P 500. I like my current approach to trading my own accounts, which is I have $20. I put the $20 together, come to Euro USD. with my $20, and see what I get. I did it with gold and it worked beautifully. My $14, imagine my $14 turned to 20. Right, so this is my approach. So I am not concerned with S&P 500. Those people that are managing hundreds of millions of dollars, may them carry go. This is what I'm looking at here. The euro. This is what it's all about here. First level target, of course, comes the 100% retracement point rule of thumb. Right. Second, like this is if this plays out, then that's 2 winning trades back to back. And let's see if we can now get 10 winning trades back to back.
The lead in division, millionaires by December.
If we can get 10, obviously I'll post everything on here. But so far, we had the GBP JPY, which ended in a loss, right? But we had gold that ended well, and now we have the euro. So let's see how we can keep the momentum going. But for now, this is all I have to share. And of course, I would be watching this euro and gold really, really closely, because I really believe something is about to happen.
Gold is cooking something.
Gold is cooking something, I do believe. And the DXY is looking good actually. If you look at it, the DXY is still maintaining its higher highs and higher lows, and because we are cooking on that front, hold on, let me do this properly. And because we are cooking on that front, then there is utmost confidence in gold. There is utmost confidence in gold.
And I mean, if Euro USD keeps selling, then gold is supposed to go only one place.
Yeah, exactly. Once DXY is cooking properly, then I don't see why this thing is. I do not see us not buying on the DXY. Mind you, we do not trade the DXY. I've said this and I've been screaming this on all my videos. We do not trade the DXY. We simply come to the DXY and get the direction of the dollar index so that we can use that preconception and go into other dollar-based pairs and have that as an extra point when we are looking at the charts, basically.
Yeah.
Right. So far, I do not see the DXY selling. So far, I do not see the DXY selling. We traced back into this point of interest, and now it seems like we are about to take off. I'm not talking about the Migos rapper. I'm talking about the DXY. But all the same, once we start pushing to the upside, of course, the euro starts selling. Of course, gold starts selling, and we can now come back here next weekend when I have gotten how much?
All the war.
You understand? You understand? When we've gotten that from the euro, and then we can now come back and re-strategize on how we can reposition for the coming week. But I think that is everything from my end. I don't know, bro, do you have anything you are looking at that you want
I came to drink from your eternal fountain of knowledge, my chief. My dear, I came to gain. And you know, every new day with okay on the analysis table is a day to gain. It's a good day indeed. So yes, you've heard it here first. Euro USD
Euro
going down.
USD is the pair to watch. Gold.
Gold, gold,
Gold is
gold.
another thing that I will be watching really, really nicely. But anything outside that, I feel is a distraction for me at this point. I am looking very, very closely at gold because we are in a very, very decisive position right now. If we break and retest, then definitely we are going to be talking about gold on our next video. All right. So yeah.
Like, subscribe, share,
Please,
and make sure to
please,
come back so that we
please
can,
like,
make more money.
subscribe, share to your friends. When you see my tweets in the trading space, because I've been doing more of that, retweets, try to, engage with us because we are coming. We are coming.
Fund
Tell
your
them,
Xness.
tell them, make them play. They make them pave way for us. We are coming.
And if you have any questions too, you can refer them to the boss, the chief, the man, the myth, the legend, the living folklore, behemoth of our time, Mr. Okelgene.
who is
Go down there
this
to
guy?
the Twitter, you want to fund your account. He will just, he can take out, he's a very busy man. He's a very busy man, but as a very good man that he is, a philanthropist, he can take out a little bit of time, to point in the right direction. You fund, you follow, you subscribe, you earn and share. That's it.
Please,
Join the winning
please.
team. Not all those naysayers out there trying to do funny things, trying to
I saw
buy
somebody.
USD.
I saw somebody selling USD JPY on Twitter, and I was like, why would somebody sell USD JPY when the DXY is moving to the upside? It doesn't make sense.
A quick scalp.
And you see these people have all the followers and all the hype and all the clouds, and I'm like, dude, this just shows you have very little technical skill. Like if you top up the charts right now, like if you bring a bare chart, okay, nothing is drawn.
Yeah.
Let's see your thought process. You're not touching this stuff. Like, like, hey, like, it didn't make sense.
It's sad. The mass psychology will follow the most famous ones, and that's just what it is.
The trading space in general is especially online, it's filled with lies and misconceptions. It is filled with lies and misconceptions. People play on other people's perception, and that is used to do anything, promote brands, sell courses, sell signals, do all sorts of things.
Sell bots,
all that stuff. I've told everybody here, this is not where I am coming to see my watch. My watch is not Rolex. This is not where I'm coming to.
This is for the love of the game.
This is not for the fast life ones. This is for those that actually are in tune with the craft itself of chopping up the charts and being professional traders when it comes to chart work. Those are the kind of people that I want in my circle, on my calls, in my sphere in general. Carry your Lamborghini to the front. It's nice, good for you. Right?
Lambo no go bad, ciao.
You know, go bad. Again, it's nice, good for you. Right? We will get there eventually. But for now, this is what is important to me. The chart work. Right, and making sure that I am able to come and see the setup and wait, position with my gun and why. That is what is important.
And how can you have a gun? By funding your accounts. You can't run around with an empty barrel. You need to have bullets to shoot. Fund your accounts today.
So this is basically it. For those who haven't gotten in, I would suggest you just watch closely. It's Monday. I don't usually enter trades on Mondays. You just wait. You just wait once there is more push to the downside, which I actually believe there would be. If there is no more push to the downside, you can wait. But I would suggest we have a clear break from here, a clear rejection. Then we can now start looking at the what's it called, at push, like at a continuation, obviously, but there's a retracement within that whole thing, and then you can jump in. Obviously, SL comes above all of this somewhere here, and then you can now be in the trade and take advantage of it. So that's my time here on YouTube. If you have any questions, like my friend has said, if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss about, or even if you have a trade that you want to hear my thoughts on, reach out to me on Twitter, on X. Sorry, I keep calling it Twitter. Reach out to me on X. I have my handle on the description there. You can tag me, you can DM me, however, and we will be there live, active ASAP to chop up the chat and of course give you my own 2 cents on the entire issue. Right? So I guess this is good night.
Tap.
This is good night. Please, if you like breakdowns like this, please subscribe. Please.
You beg them to make money. If you don't subscribe, don't subscribe. You lose money. Blow your account. Come back. You cry.
Please subscribe. Please like. Please turn on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we drop a video like this, and you are obviously one of the first people to know and watch and take advantage of the movements as you see fit. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is my time on YouTube. Thank you very much. I suppose they do news. I suppose they do news.
He's supposed to join Arise TV.
I tell you. Tell Rufy the Fire to give me a call.
No, I'm going to do your DM shortly.
I know, no, good night, my bro.
All right, my G. Good night. Peace.
All right, so my friend is gone, and I'm obviously tired. You can see it's been a long day, plus the World Cup finals. But I really needed to come here and obviously chop up the chat and set the pace for the week, as I usually do on Sundays at 8 p.m. But I mean, because of the World Cup finals, there was a bit of shift in the time. But nonetheless, this is what I will be looking at. And please, once again, if you like content like this, subscribe, share on, so that you are one of the first people to be notified when there's a video like this, and obviously you can watch it and get the actual gist before the market does something radical. All right, so I know I've said goodbyes a lot, but this is for real. Thank you very much for sticking to the end of this video, and it is bye for now. Thank you.